brings us once again to the urgent realization of just how much there is still left to own.
Hi there. Welcome to my new channel, Clueless Crypto. I think when most people hear the word crypto or look at charts with lines and drawings, they may find it intimidating. I've only been looking at this stuff for a couple of years, and gaining a basic understanding is going to be a lot easier than you think. Clueless is where I started with all of crypto, and for this video, I'm assuming it's where you're starting too. So that said, I want to talk about this black swan. A black swan event is something that happens in the world that has a major impact on a market. The crypto market had two black swan events in 2022, just as I was starting, and I was impacted greatly by one of them. I suffered a major loss, and rather than leave the market, I learned. In markets, loss is the cost of tuition. Ever since then, I think of myself as the blue swan emerging from the black swan. Please note, you should expect low production value for these videos. If you've ever watched YouTube influencers, they put a lot of time and energy into polishing up their videos and making them look spectacular and creating these sets and things. I'm not going to be installing sound panels or neon lights or wearing any super special costumes. I put a tie on for the intro part of this video, so feel special. Disclaimers are typically used to protect content creators from getting sued, and they get really lengthy and involved. Mine's to the point. I share ideas, not advice. I'm not telling you to do anything, but I am telling you what I'm doing. Also, very important to discuss here is the fact that this is more dangerous for you if you're susceptible to gambling addiction or related challenges. Addiction issues with trading can be more insidious and devastating than addiction with games of pure chance like casinos. A trading strategy relies on actual data and patterns and can lead to the trader's greatest error in judgment: certainty. Remember, asset investing and trading is called speculation for a reason. Whether it's the stock market, foreign currencies, or crypto, nothing is ever certain. Having the potential to lose real money means you need to be able to understand your relationship with risk management. Keep in mind, cryptocurrency price changes can be very volatile, so removing emotion from the strategy is the key to properly assessing and acting on risk. There's a very common saying in the trading universe, and that is plan the trade and trade the plan. Finally, one note I will make is that we're talking about investments of time and money. A lot of people will approach this and just think, oh, the focus is on the money. How can I grow the money? But you need the time to learn. You need the time to make that plan. You need to lay the rails before you drive your train on it 1,000 times. So have a good relationship with your learning investment. And I'm going to help you decrease the amount of time that you need to invest, because we need to focus on what the basics are. Because once you know the basics are not going to change. All right, so let's get started covering all the topics that we're going to be discussing here. Fundamentals. What even is cryptocurrency? Market theory. Why do markets market? This will be a discussion of why prices go up and down, how buyers and sellers act. How do we observe the market is an important question. Where do you go to get information and see what's happening in the market? You have a couple options: direct observation as well as social media. You have a lot of people who are also observing the market. Safety is a huge thing. There's a lot of ways to take a wrong move in crypto. So you have to be aware of how people are trying to defraud you with a new asset class like this. There's a lot of opportunities for people to take advantage of other people's ignorance. Counterparty risk is a discussion about how you're part of an arrangement, you're part of an agreement with an exchange when you operate with them. But what happens if that exchange were to collapse? How are your different choices in exchanges going to impact your level of exposure? Social media is also tied to safety. So these are all external protections. These are things that can happen outside of you that you have to take care of. Equity protection and risk management rules are about making sure that as you have a fund devoted to investment or trading, that it's always growing. You're going to have times when the value of your portfolio goes down. How much it goes down before you get out, or how much it goes up before you take profit, both equally important. The discussion of custody risk is about if you take your crypto into your own custody using a self-custody wallet Sometimes that's software, sometimes that's hardware. Whatever it is, you do need to know how you're managing that and protecting yourself from anything that could impede your own ability to access your funds. Once we've covered these things, you can get into the practical. How do you buy and sell it? And planning and execution. How do you make a cash deployment schedule? How much money are you working with? Are you going to purchase everything all at once? Are you going to purchase it in increments at certain set times?